Hey, I'm so glad to see you in the house of God this weekend. I'm so proud of you for choosing to seek God. I tell you what, it has been a busy summer so far for Connection Point. Last week, we had more kids than ever at our elementary age camp called Camp Allendale, where we saw dozens of baptisms and hundreds of our young people learning the Word of God. It is the heartbeat of our vision to raise up the strongest generation. And church, it's amazing to see God working in the hearts of our sons and our daughters. A couple weeks ago, we handed out prayer cards. I hope you picked one up. It has the name of a student on it. Keep praying for that student. It might be an elementary student who came to know Christ or is going to be growing in their faith. Keep praying for that name that you have. And keep praying because our middle and high school students are about to head off to their camp. You guys, these camps are not just a lot of fun, but our kids go very deep with what we call our youth worldview curriculum. It's us teaching our young people how to understand everything in the world through the lens of the Bible. This helps our young people respond to critics of their faith and skeptics and normal doubts. In fact, I recently heard a story of one of our juniors at Brownsburg High School. Her name is Kelsey. Kelsey was on a trip with Brownsburg Choir, and they were traveling to some choir performance, and she has a classmate who was an atheist. And they spent the entire flight debating the existence of God. Well, Kelsey shared all these things that she's learned through our Youth Worldview program. Get this, you guys, by the time they returned from the trip, Kelsey was calling her mom to say, hey, will you bring a Life Application Study Bible because I just got to lead a friend to the Lord. In fact, we heard that when that friend was asked, what was the highlight of the choir trip? He said, well, I was an atheist and now I'm a Christian. That was the highlight of my trip. And so, church, we're not only raising a generation to hold strongly to the faith with this deeper teaching that we're investing in and building, we're also teaching them to go out and share their faith. I'm so proud of what you're doing as a movement. You're praying, you're giving, you're serving, you're inviting, and we are seeing an outpouring of the Spirit of God in salvations, in next generation surrender and commitment, in so much. You know, I believe the blessing we're seeing is because we're a church that's committed to Christ being our leader, His Word, the Bible, being our guide, and His Spirit being our power source. Can I encourage you right now? We're just about to open the Word of God. Would you just invite the Spirit of God to speak to you? And even if it's your first time in church, just say, God, if you're there, I want to hear from you. I can guarantee that you're going to be blessed and encouraged today because we get to hear from one of the best Bible communicators in the nation. He is someone who I've looked up to as a Bible teacher for years and years. Way back when I was at a church of 40 people and I had no idea what I was doing, I found Bob Merritt on the internet preaching from his massive congregation in the Minneapolis area of Minnesota, Eagle Brook, a church that has as many as 30,000 people on normal weekends. And I can't believe that this guy who I've looked up to for years, I've learned from a distance, I now get to call him a friend, a mentor, and more than that, Connection Point, as Bob keeps returning here, he's growing us. He's really becoming part of us. He's investing his best into us. I wonder if you'd put your hands together and just give Bob a huge welcome home to Connection Point.